What's up, guys? So, here is the name of the place you want to avoid. Anyone that pretty much treats you like you're less than or they're better than and won't hear you out don't deserve your business. So, so avoid that. So I just got done. I thought I would keep you in on an update. I just got done sending a message to the original contact, the lead from the first protest day, day one, courthouse. The nice lady, the elderly lady that actually helped me. I sent a message to her daughter, basically saying that, here, if you could see it, you can screenshot that. Basically saying that I tried calling the lawyer. I didn't curse him out or be disrespectful. I was cordial, but I tried calling him and explaining social anxiety and how I act and how I can be a little bit intimidating, not meaning to be, and that they just disregarded me and spouted out some costs and some expenses. And I tried to explain the circumstances, but it just didn't come out right, and it never does. So it's a little discouraging, especially after 15 years of this. This is ridiculous. I'm literally stooping to standing out in front of a courthouse, shouting about the prosecutor's corruption. That's how nuts this world has gotten. They can take a child from a good parent. Comment if you've ever heard of something like that. So, along with the footage of me standing outside of a courthouse like an absolute insane chaos. Love the chaos. Sometimes I get to get best chaos. Better than Nuxanor's chaos. But like a complete joker, insane person, all because I filed a motion to modify so I can explain that the child's out of state. I just found out, and that I'm working because I immediately told him I want her. How does the parents of a child get neglect charges? Neglect. Miss half a year of school, and the parent was caught for drugs and selling drugs. Taken away, the child's put in foster care. They get charged with neglect. DCS reaches out to me because I'm the father. And I finally get the call because I knew they would messed up. I warned Bartholomew County Courthouse how many times? Many times that my child was in danger. Many times did I call Bartholomew County Courthouse and let them know that, hey, I don't mind paying, but when do I get to see? And they just immediately shut me up. It's like I don't exist. It's crazy. It's almost like that little dude, that little prosecutor, Aaron G. Bernard, come whoop me. It's crazy. Like, this dude, this little troll, gremlin, weasel looking, you just want to, I don't even want to say what I want to do. But I'm telling you, this little man, little boy, this crooked Aaron G. Bernard, gets up, looks in the mirror every day and tells himself he's doing something special. He's breaking up families, stealing children, taxpayer. I'm basically paying for my own ass fucking. Do you understand that? I'm basically paying to have this man punk me out. Even though he can't punk me out, like, no physical or anything. Like, this man gets in there in that little courtroom behind that little booth and punks me out with my own taxpayer dollars. Tell me if there's fathers or if there's mothers around the world that are in a similar situation. Okay, here's the facts. Fact number 1, I own my home. It's paid off. Fact number 2, I own my property. Paid off. Fact number 3, I have transportation, and I have never been in contact with an allegation for child neglect or DCS or violent crimes or drug-related drug dealing or anything to that effect. 15 years ago, I was receiving stolen property, bought an iPod. That's literally it. That's the extent of this criminal deadbeat, folks. I'm done worrying about what people think. I walk around here with my head held low. Dude, I work harder in a day than these people that I'm talking about have thought to in their entire lives. I've put more research and more thought into this video and in this series and how I'm going to present it to everybody than they've probably even were prepared to. I don't think they were prepared for a father to actually take it serious, put themselves out there in harm's way, and stand up and do action. I'm going to go out there tomorrow. I'm going to the courthouse. I'm going to go into the courthouse. I'm going to call. I'm going to let him know that I'm covering this. Maybe if he's aware that I'm going to be putting this on YouTube to save other people from going through this, hardworking people that are just caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe it was a little while when you were younger, you got with the wrong one, and now the child suffering. Every child needs a father. The parents are suffering. The grandparent. My grandmother, the woman of who I would die for, literally, the woman I love this woman. She's the best woman in the world. I love you, Grandma. Wants to see Faith. She just recently had a pacemaker put in. This is the reason I'm in a slump. It's not her fault. That's not what I'm saying. So don't take it that way, Internet. I mean, when family needs help, you stop what you're doing and you help them. So I stopped the last end of this season for the market where I run my booth and my online stuff and slowed it down. Hell, I'm backed up around this house. I feel ridiculous. But I've been trying to help everybody at once, and now my stepdad, he's in that coma, but he's getting better, but he'll never be able to use one side. My fiance, she's got illness, immune disease, and it's rough. And you try to be there and do that, but these people bait you down, they back you into a corner, and then they extort you for money. I wouldn't have no problem supporting Faith and myself. I make just enough to pay my bills, and Faith and anything else. She has her own bedroom she would have. She'd have access to 25 acres here.
She'd have sisters and brothers?
No, she wouldn't be in a foster care, not even having a bedroom when she was with the grandparent. And
she'd have a supportive family.
Yeah.
I mean, she'd have so much over there.
Exactly. Here, let's play that that recording. Where is it? Let's see if I got it. No, I gotta go to files. But anyway, this series is going to document my entire journey and how I'm going to try, and I guess if I end up getting got, somebody might be able to take what I'm doing here and build off of it. We got to do something, because these small town judges and prosecutors, they're literally running around with power in their hands, and they won't stop. They won't stop. Here is the mother. Okay, so here's my personal business. They won't even listen to this. This is something I won't put the whole thing, but this is what I've been dealing with. The mother was extorting me to get back together with her in exchange to be a family with Faith again. Otherwise, she was going to continue to allow her parents to keep Faith in another state, unbeknownst to me, collecting a disability check. They'd have 4 disability checks. Lisa was collecting. Faith, her son Matt, he had a disability, and then her husband Roger had a retirement from Cummins when he was a truck driver, but became pillhead and junkie. And these people have her and are collecting all these checks, and this is allowed. So this play it.
I mean, does Faith?
And I went
So,
to the
hold on.
restroom because we was listening right there.
Hold on
you
a
know,
second. Hold on.
and sleeping in our room and stuff.
Jamie, hold on.
Alright.
So, does your mom know that we didn't sign our rights away and she took her out of state?
I don't know. She thinks that we just don't have no kind of rights. That's the way they think, but they got.
And, but they moved to Kentucky and they won't answer my messages. Did you even tell them that I want to see Faith?
Yeah,
I
I
runny
do.
nose.
And
They say that you're not going to.
they say that I'm not going to see Faith.
Yeah.
Yet they get my child support. And
And they told me not to tell you nothing.
well, that isn't right. Yet they
Because
think they're so much better,
I
but
told it to you and everything, and they were like, well, don't tell us nothing we're doing or saying.
But how do they think they're any
Amy
better
Jo
if they're getting
replied, "I'm
Faith's
so sorry."
TV and bed taken away? She doesn't even have a bed.
Yeah, she's sleeping out in the living room on the couch.
I'm
So-
at my
And
wits' end,
they
people.
don't sleep in their bed either because they've been going through issues too because they had, they just moved to this new house by my grandma, right down the road from her, like 3 houses away. Well, when they first moved there, they got this trailer. And the Mexicans owned it, and the Mexicans lived in Bedford, Indiana, so they had to send their rent all the way from Kentucky to Bedford, Indiana. Well, they had bed bugs there too.
Yeah.
And so and this is
I
the
hope
thing.
everybody
I
can hear
probably
this.
shouldn't be telling you all this business, but
No,
I
tell
just
us.
No, it's my daughter. I need to know this stuff.
right now, but you know, I don't want you to have to be begging them this stuff either.
Jamie,
Alright, so that's literally, okay, this recording is 46 minutes and 50 seconds. It gets into where she tries to blackmail me to get back together with her, and she promises she'll get Faith and we'll be a family. How can people do this? Here, let me put this up there. This is, where's the time? 46 minutes and 50 seconds.
all I want to do is see my daughter, and you're telling me they won't ever let me see her.
I know.
This was
I
12,
want you to.
this was 14 years ago. 14.
I want her to get.
This recording is I've held this for
She does not
14
need to
years.
be around drug addicts.
14 years. It's got a date stamp on it.
Away from us because we were so strung out, and it's just
Let's see.
repeating because
But we're better, and they're drug addicts, and they.
2015. So, 9 years.
So good and talked to my grandma and everything, and my grandma said, Jamie, she said, I feel so bad that your mom, and my grandma will probably stand up in court system right now against them right now. I'm just serious. She would. She said, Jamie, she said, your mom's got your.
Alright, so that is part of it. If you want to hear more and you want to hear the whole story, this is where we're at. It's either put up, shut up, fight, don't fight. I'm going to post my protest, my one-man protest on Bartholomew County Steps Courthouse against Prosecutor Aaron G. Bernard and his judgment and his harassment and the kidnapping and justice for my daughter. And comment down below if you or you know somebody that's dealing with this same thing, and if you're fed up enough to do the same thing. Let's see if I can pull up. I got the files from the protest. Let's see if I can run one while I'm here and give some people a teaser. Because if you want to see crazy, you want to see people fighting for their kid, I'm going to show you fighting for their kid. Watch this. Okay, USB drive D. I think I do. It's going to take a second, though. Bear with me. Is it gonna read it? I might have to do that on the next video. If you want to see video of somebody standing and acting like a complete fool in front of the courthouse to get people's attention, then check out my next video in this series. I also have VR boxing series. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull the files in. I'll drop a video either later today or tomorrow with some of the protest footage. I'll drop little snippets of it. That's what I'll do. Because people, this needs to be seen.
I agree.
This is something that's authentic.
I agree.
They can say I'm crazy, I'm on drugs, I'm high.
And maybe
Drug
in the
test me.
process we'll actually get something done.
Yeah. Drug test me.
I wish
Look
they
at my
would.
record compared to theirs. Sorry, what? What was that?
I said I wish they would.
At this point, yeah. Please do the thing down here. Spread this because I'm going to post a whole series. We're going to go all out. We're going to make small town judges and prosecutors that like to ruin the lives of families, and we're going to try to expose it. So, join the fun. Let's see how far we can take this.